Hi everyone, guess what? I'm pretty sure I finished my pulsator, so made a video. Well, we were about to make a video of just me looking around it with you and giving you a look on how I made it and a bit of a chat. And yeah, I'll come and grab the video so you can see for yourselves. Okay guys, it's been a bit of time in the making, but I'm pretty sure I'm nearly complete. All I have to do so far is what we're up to now is just connect some pipe work up the top here somewhere. Just let some water flow in to help push and let the water flow through. So I'm yet to get that sorted, but yeah, this thing's basically built. All right. As you've seen on, well, if you've watched one of the other previous videos I made about this thing when I first started about a week ago, it was just an initial test of if the thing was going to work. So I sort of wanted to do that before I went any further with it. So anyhow, guys, I started off with just the beer keg itself, and then I cut just the top section where I would sleeve my internal area where all the concentrates goes and all the gravels flow through it and all the heavies would sit. So once I'd done that, I basically just cut a hole out the back of it where the beer tap connected to this keg, and then I used like a pipe flange, a pipe connector, and that's what I bolted the wheelbarrow tie to. At the back, behind it, I just made a simple round piece of stainless steel, and see these flat bars there, I sort of welded them all on in a star like formation just for strength, for when this thing's pushing backwards and forwards, so it wouldn't flex really, you know what I mean? It held its strength. Made quite a simple frame. Bottom pipe to drain at the end, obviously. A cage, just to keep yourself safe. If you got kids or you got any little ones running around, keeps them safe, keeps fingers and clothing away from it. Don't want to get tangled up in that arm. I can sort of relate to that, because when I made this thing, I sort of got my finger caught in that area there by accident, and it wasn't good. Just made a simple hopper, somewhere you can load buckets into and feed into. So as I said, I haven't used this yet, but the angle that I've got, it should keep feeding with it, pulsating and moving through. It should just keep pulling the gravels into it. I made that on just a simple homemade hinge, so you can flip it back out of the way. To release all your clamps. I've got one at the back and one each side, one on the opposite side. Then you can just lift this internal part clean out and just go and empty out your concentrates and sieve through them. But anyway, guys, it was a little time consuming. It took a little while to work out just the ratios of gearboxing and pulsating actions again, and just persist with it, you'll get there. I'll just turn it on. We'll have a chat about that in a minute. That's just a little classifier that I made for this. So as you can see, it pushes in at the top a little bit more, but once this thing is full of water, I noticed last time it was full of water, it evened out quite well. So Hopefully it stays like that. Otherwise it's just a matter of myself drilling a couple of different holes and moving the arm up and down just to get that perfect rhythm. Sorry about moving around so much, guys, with the camera. Okay, right, now this one here. This is what I made so I can fill up the buckets to feed my hopper. This is just a classifier, oversized classifier I'd say, hand driven, or I could also put my battery on it right here. Battery drill, sorry, I was meant to say, connect it to this, and then I can just tighten this here up onto the trigger and it rotates the whole thing. Just made a simple little area for the bucket to just sit in and slot in, and obviously the back part down there on a couple of old hinges, just so you can get the bucket out there. You can lift it up, take the bucket away. Right, this thing you can use dry, or if you're near water, you can connect the pump and use some sprays just to help wash the sand out. This thing, I've noticed, removes good 85–90% of the sand. Don't get it all, but it gets a good majority of it. Dry or use water. So it's a little handy thing. I made it first over a weekend just for a bit of a test run, but seems to work well. That's when I went ahead and started making this one. Anyway, guys, that's about all I've got to tell you. Hope what you're seeing helps you if you want to make something similar or quite the same, really. It's just ideas, so hopefully if you do, you find something nice and shiny and bright and colourful. Something that makes you happy, because that's, that's why I do it, because yeah, just like seeing the different colours of the sapphires and the stones, and it's just good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, like, share and subscribe. Bye.